If you have ever spent an entire afternoon hunched over a workbench trying to grind down a stubborn spot weld, you know exactly how frustrating that process can be. Most tools just don't have the reach or the bite to get the job done without turning into a total chore. That is where this little air-powered belt sander comes into the picture. It is one of those tools that looks fairly unassuming when you pull it out of the box, but once you hook it up to the compressor, it starts to make a lot of sense. The first thing you notice is the weight. It feels solid, not like some cheap plastic toy that is going to rattle apart after a few hours of work. It has this half-horsepower motor tucked inside, which is actually quite a bit of muscle for a tool this size. What really makes it stand out, though, is the pulley space. The designers clearly listened to people who actually use these things because they opened up the clearance. That means you can run those thicker, more durable belts without them constantly rubbing or binding up, which is a massive headache saver. Changing the belts is surprisingly painless too. There is a simple tension lever that snaps into place, so you are not fumbling around with tiny screws or fighting spring tension for 10 minutes just to swap a grit. It comes with a starter pack of belts, ranging from 40 to 80 grit, which covers most of the heavy lifting you would need for bodywork or metal fabrication. Now, here is the reality of using it. Because it is air-powered, you are obviously tethered to a hose, and you need a decent compressor to keep it fed if you're going to run it wide open for a long time. If your air supply is on the smaller side, you might find yourself waiting for the tank to catch up, which can break your rhythm. Also, while the variable speed control is a nice touch for dialing in the aggression, the trigger can be a little sensitive at first. You might find yourself accidentally hitting full speed when you only wanted a light touch. It takes a few minutes to get a feel for the sensitivity, but once you do, it is pretty intuitive. It is not the kind of tool you use for delicate finish work, but for stripping paint, cleaning up welds, or getting into tight corners where a standard angle grinder is just too bulky. It is honestly a workhorse. It is one of those specialized pieces of gear that you might not reach for every single day, but when you do need it, you will be glad it is sitting on your shelf. It is straightforward, it is built to take a beating, and it gets the job done without any unnecessary fluff. If you're tired of fighting with files or oversized grinders, this is definitely worth a look.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.